Okay, hello and good morning. Let's take a look. We're in 9/7. Today is Thursday. It's week 4. You do have a test this weekend. Make sure you get on Canvas and take that test. You'll have 2 tries at it. Let's take a look. This is the complement. So you're going to say not the universal. So here's the universal. So if you want the universal, here it is. But if it's not the universal, indicated by that tick mark, then it's everything outside. So that would be the null set. And here's the null set. And if you want not the null set, indicated by that mark, then it has to be the universal set. That little diagram will help you understand that. Okay, so yesterday you had some work to do in the book, and I want to just go over some of it. So look here. Here's your universal set. Some of you are not reading the directions. You need to stop and read the directions until you understand it, right? Okay, so in any event, this is A intersect not B. Well, here's B. 1, 2, 5, 8. So 1, 2, 5, and 8. So it's not that. So A intersect, here's A, 2, 4, 6. So 2, there's the 4, and there's a 6. So the only thing that would be not B that they have in common would be the 4 and the 6. The 2 you can't use because it says not. So it's got to be 4 and 6. This one right here, you're going to do the union of B and C. Well, here's B. And then C is here. Okay, and so the union is that. And so now it's B intersect this. So B is here. So what do they have in common? They have a 1. They have a 2 in common. They have a 5. And they have an 8. So I would put 1, 2, 5, and 8. That's how you do that. Make sure you check your answers. Today's work is right here. We're going to watch a little video on Venn diagrams, and I want you to finish up to number 46. Okay? Remember, homework week 1 and 2. If you didn't get a good grade, make sure you resubmit. Okay, so let's move on now. This right here, we want you to factor this. Okay, so when you factor this, the top part, a plus and a minus according to the chart is going to be subtraction. So what times what is 12? That's going to subtract to give you a 4. So 2 times 6, and that subtracts to give you 4. So on this top one here, or the first one, it's going to be x2, x6. You want a positive with the bigger one and a negative here. Down here, you're going to factor out a 3, and there it is. And you might say, well, why down there? Because technically, this was one problem. It was a fraction. And so really what you have is this. And now that it's factored, you can reduce. So the whole purpose of learning how to factor is so you can reduce or combine like terms. And that would be the answer. Now, some kids say, oh, wait a second. You can reduce the 3 and the 6. And the answer is no, you can't split up a plus and a minus. Write that down. Cannot split up a plus and a minus. You can cancel the whole term, the x minus 2, but you can't split it up. All right, today's work is right here. If you get stuck, let me know. Make sure you check your answers for a clue. Have a good morning.